All right, guys, so right behind me is my 2015 Porsche Cayman. Today we're going to be doing a full maintenance wash on it, featuring some of my favorite products from my local distributor, and they are also highlighted in this month's GloveBox monthly subscription. Now, what is GloveBox? It is a monthly subscription detailing box. You get new products, new chemicals, things like that to try out on a monthly basis at an extreme value. Now, I know the guys from GloveBox, they're fantastic people, and they reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to do a curated box featuring some of your favorite products? I said, yes, please, absolutely. And I wanted to highlight one of my local distributors. They have their own car care product line, CarGlo. Really quickly, guys, I want to jump in here just to explain really quickly. This is not a paid promotion at all. The guys over at GloveBox are friends of mine. They asked if I wanted to do a collaboration. I said, yeah, sure. I think it's a great opportunity to, share new products with the world, right? So, and then CarGlo, obviously, I've known them forever. They're local to me in San Diego. I've been using their products for a long time. It seemed like the perfect fit. Now, this month's box is jam-packed full of great value. Normally, the box is $39.99, but if you use code JOSH30, it'll get you 30% off of your first box from GloveBox, bringing the price down to about $28, and there's about $68 of value within this box. So fantastic savings. Let's go ahead and jump into what it comes with. Right off the bat, GloveBox includes a nice, good size twist loop drying towel. Favorite kind of drying towel, guys, so that's a great deal right there. And then we also get 2 microfiber applicator pads, and you'll see why here shortly. So now jumping into the chemicals, first up we have Auto Gloss from CarGlo. This is a high foaming, biodegradable vehicle wash. It's actually a wash and wax. Now there's not a ton of protection in it, right? Any wash and wax is not gonna have a ton of protection, but what it does is help kind of give it that glow to the surface of your vehicle like it was just waxed. Fantastic product, I like this stuff a lot. Next up we have Wonder Mist. This is a fantastic quick detailer, really easy to use. Also, you can be used as a clay lubricant, and it smells fantastic. Next up is going to be probably my favorite item from the entire CarGlo lineup of their products, and that is going to be Aqua Shine. This is a fantastic value play here for your tire dressing, trim, all that kind of stuff, but it is a water-based sprayable dressing. Works insanely well. It doesn't go on too thick or too thin. Very easy to spread and just does a phenomenal job. Still, guys, value for money. I still use this stuff every day in my business. And last but not least, guys, we have Clean and Dress. This is a vinyl cleaner and protectant, safe on plastic, leather, vinyl, and rubber. Non-greasy finish. This stuff is amazing. Again, sprayable, does a fantastic job. It's a light cleaning agent, so you can kind of, especially on maintenance work, this stuff is phenomenal. And then it also leaves behind a darkening effect. Really nice satin finish, but darkens and gives it UV protection. Phenomenal stuff. I've used it forever. I actually did a side-by-side comparison with this product with compared to a bunch of different ones. I'll link that up here for you guys so you can check that out. And it came out on top. It was phenomenal. Really like this product. So let's go ahead and get this Porsche cleaned up. All right, guys, so to start this off, I'm gonna give you a brief overview of the exterior so you can see the condition that it's in currently. This is my baby. It's well maintained. It's not trashed, but it does have a good amount of dust and debris on it. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by putting Auto Gloss in my foam cannon. I'm going with 2 ounces in my QUIVR foam cannon, the rest filled up with water. I'm gonna go ahead and foam all that onto the vehicle surface. We're gonna let that dwell a little bit. One of the things I like about CarGlo's products is, as you can see, I'm doing this in direct sunlight. Always, if you can, do it in the shade. However, as a professional mobile detailer, I don't always have that luxury, so I need products that will work in direct sunlight. Now, I am also using deionized water, so that will help me, but just keep in mind that it can work. And I also go in and go ahead and attack the wheels at this point. Now, again, the wheels aren't in bad shape. I'm just using Auto Gloss to clean these up. I'm not gonna go in with any aggressive cleaners. I'm just gonna use Auto Gloss, foamed in there, and then also a barrel blade from Auto Fiber. I'll link that in the description as well. It's one of my favorite wheel detailing tools. You can manipulate it, you can bend it. It's got a metal blade inside, although it's covered with a really nice soft microfiber, so you don't have to worry about it scratching the surface, and it just does a phenomenal job. Now that the foam has been sitting there for a little bit and dwelling on the surface, it's helping to lift all the dirt and debris off the vehicle. Now we go ahead and rinse it, and then I will follow up with my wash bucket. I have Auto Gloss in the bucket as well, and just go over for my basic contact wash, and then rinse that away. Now that that's done, we rinse everything off, and we're gonna go ahead and dry off the vehicle. We're gonna utilize the nice twist loop drying towel that was included in this month's glove box. Fantastic deal here, guys. I've always talked about it, twist loop drying towels. They just absorb a ton of water and do a phenomenal job. And now that everything's dry, we can do a quick once over using Wonder Mist. Again, this is our quick detailer / clay lubricant, but in this case, we're using it as our quick detailer just to give it a nice pop at the end, making sure we're not leaving any residual water streaks or anything like that. I'm also going to take that and hit the wheels, clean up the surface of the wheel, make sure that those are all perfect, and then we will move into dressing the tire. So for the tire dressing, obviously we're going to go ahead and use one of the microfiber applicator pads that's included in this month's glove box, and then we are going to be using one of my favorites, like I said, CarGlo Aqua Shine. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray this directly into the microfiber applicator pad and rub it onto the tire. Now, of course, you can pre-treat the tires and strip them of any previous protection. But again, because I like Aqua Shine so much, it cleans up so well. I don't have to go in and repeatedly scrub out the tires. I can actually just, you know, let the soap do its thing and then rinse them off, and then I can go in and apply it, and it comes out fantastic. Now, obviously, when we're doing the interior, you want to do your basic, you know, vacuum and things like that. But I want to go ahead and highlight the Clean and Dress product because the dash of my Porsche is in great shape, right? But it's a little dull right now. I want to bring back some life to this thing, and we're going to go ahead and use Clean and Dress to do that. So again, just simply spray into the microfiber applicator pad, rub it onto the surface, and then buff it to a nice satin finish, right? Really a nice clean look to it. Again, no streaking or anything like that, just a really clean finish, and really brings the life of this dashboard back. All right, guys, now finally, last step, right? We want to clean up the windows. I've talked about this a million times before. I'm not going to go over it in too much detail here, but I just use water, right? We already did a contact wash. We already got the grime and stuff off the windows. All I need to do is use water and a microfiber towel to get a perfect finish. I made videos on that. I'll link those up here for you guys as well, so you can check that out. But that is basically our final thing. And then obviously I'll pull it in. I'll probably do another little go around with the Wonder Mist just to make sure everything's clean, and we are good to go. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. Again, GloveBox monthly subscription box. Use code JOSH30 for 30% off of your first box. Fantastic value there. And then also, if you use code GloveBox on mycarglo.com, you will be able to get 15% off any of their other products, including these, right? Their whole lineup. And I think he's doing it for basically site-wide, not on the tools necessarily, but all the chemicals and things like that will be 15% off for you guys to check out. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to GloveBox. Thank you to CarGlo for being a part of this, guys. And that's it for today's video. So thanks again. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video.